Bear. Not sure how helpful this will be at all, but I wanted to do a quick video on um, the topic of like niching down. What is your niche kind of thing? Since I've started in this YouTube journey, I have along like trying to learn more about it, like more specifically, not learning YouTube, but like in terms of uploading, in terms of creating, right? Like super new to this, obviously. If you haven't already figured out, but really enjoying it. I like it a lot. I find it to be extremely fun, and I hope it hopefully it stays that way. Side note, hopefully it stays that way. But this specific, I want to do something real quick and talk about, in my head, the whole niche thing kind of makes sense, I guess, in my head. And always not really that great at, say, articulating and describing something specifically. But with this, I wanted to try and at least put some sort of like short video. Not sure how helpful this will be at all, but a short video talking about, I guess, generalism's, niche. Um, and it's not, hence the name. It's not that specific, but it's honed in enough, kind of, right? So more or less, it's the DIY in you, right? It's the DIY, it's the doing it yourself, whether it's woodworking, whether it's some metalworking, whether it's home improvement, home repair, maintenance on your HVAC systems at your own house. Say you're in a rental and you're waiting on your property management group to do something and fix something yourself. It's you doing it yourself, right? And it's creating a solution, it's helping something out, and it's learning to do something yourself and being okay and like getting over the mental block of, say, doing it yourself. And also it's going to be the niche, part of a making type of niche as well, in terms of a creative way. I make stuff all the time, like I said, out of different material, right? So it's the hands-on um, making of things, fixing of things, repairing of things. I think I'm in that niche. For lack of better words, I don't have right now. I don't know the perfect way to, in terms of YouTube, to describe. I'll probably cut that part out. Ultimately, it's the trade type work. It's the different materials. It's the fixing and repairing and maintaining, DIY, doing it yourself type of niche. I think that's uh, I think that's the way to describe, I guess, the niche. And in terms of generalisms, specifically, as the word, kind of how it means, it's a broad range. It's a broad set of skills and a, range of knowledge, right? And with what I would like to do with this channel, with myself, and ultimately help others, is to improve upon that broad range and make it even broader and just become more well-rounded and better suited to handle day-to-day things, issues, something breaks, something to fix, and like how to be able and become more well-rounded as an individual to be able to do something. And I would love to, help build and help create, become part of communities within YouTube um, to get better at said things, right? So ultimately, that's kind of what my thoughts were. I just had thoughts about the whole niche thing and like generalism, obviously being very broad, and it kind of goes against YouTube in general in terms of all the niche down and all the niche specific type things to like do as a channel and as an individual, or the content you put out more specifically. And I don't want to go against that algorithm. I don't want to go against that proven method. right? Because like if I want to learn something, I'll search in YouTube, just I'm sure as many other people do, obviously, how to do this or like a model number on a refrigerator. You know what I mean? Like something very specific, something super niche, right? But with this, I want to cover all of those things, and that's my aim anyway. I want to cover all of those things. So I guess in a way, generalism kind of is the niche, my experiences, whether good or bad. I've been doing this kind of stuff for years, fixing, building, making for years. And I've just kind of started talking about, actually uploading. And I've just started this entire journey. So I don't know if this is going to be helpful at all in terms of the algorithm, but I just wanted to try and clarify that, at least in a video, if not for myself, but for others who may come across this. And I don't know who this is going to, I don't think this is going to necessarily help per se, anyone in particular, but at least kind of give people who are interested a bit more of an answer, I guess. If there was a question, I don't know, but I wanted to at least do this. And, and I can't wait for like the first comment. I can't wait because I haven't gotten really hardly any views, no comments, no subscribers, which I'm fine with. But as this channel on YouTube gets more data to make sure it gets to the right people, I'm really looking forward and super excited to like start engaging with people and answering questions, asking questions myself. Hopefully professionals, on say a woodworker or on DeWalt tools, or how to weld better with like super cheap little welders, from Harbor Freight. They get in the comments and they're like, "Hey, try this instead, Nick. Do this instead. Do this, do that." Like I'm looking forward to those days. So if you're watching this and this has kind of met you and you're interested in similar things, I encourage you, and please like and comment more specifically. If you want to subscribe, that's awesome. I'm going to try to put out a video once a week. So yeah, please subscribe, obviously. But right now, I'm kind of more interested in the comments and the engagement with people. So if you feel so inclined, please comment and let me know your thoughts on anything regarding stuff like this. All right. Anyway, I'll let you go with that. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a nice day, night, weekend, week, whenever you watch this. Either way, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.